That is the courtyard door. Pretty cool.
Pee-pee, come on.
And there's my daughter fixing to give herself a subdermal hematoma. Come on, Susie.
Come on, pee-pee. Whoa, that was a big jump.
That's the powerhouse right there. Clock tower. Awesome. Awesomeness. Come on, Sissy. I'm going to gather up the ricklets and we're going to head out to the charcoal kilns. Probably about 100 miles away. All right. We'll see you when we get there, I guess. Bye. So we're at the front door of Scotty's Castle, and looking at the masonry and the woodworking that was done here. Looking at this front door made me think of one of the channels I subscribe to called Your Beekeeper, and he's a contractor. He does really good work. So looking out the front door, and here's this pool. That's a big pool. A little bit bigger than an Olympic sized pool. What this place looked like back in the day, back in its heyday. Come on, boy, let's go. Well, we are running out of daylight. Sun is setting over the mountains, and we're at the south end of Death Valley. We'll be heading out of here pretty quick. But here's what I wanted to accomplish on this trip, and just like last trip, we couldn't do part of it because part of it wasn't available to do. We were here in Death Valley, like I said before, over the Memorial Weekend, and we couldn't go into Scotty's Castle because it was closed due to a fire. And this time we went to Scotty's Castle, and it was open, and it was a little bit spendy to go on the tours, and the place was busy. So instead of spending $50 to take the tour, or it probably would have cost more than that if they, knowing the Park Service, they probably would have charged the babies too. So 50, 60 bucks or whatever it would have cost to do the tour. We just bought the DVD so we can watch the tour whenever we want to and show other people. And the real thing I wanted to do, if you go back to Labor Day, that weekend when we took that off-road trip, one of the first stop that we made going into the Spring Mountains, crossing over from Pahrump over to Cold Creek, there were some beehive charcoal kiln ruins, and they were pretty dilapidated. And I mentioned in that video that there's a better representation of that here in Death Valley. Well, I wanted to go up there because I think there's 6 or 8 or something like them, and they're intact, and you can go in them. They're in really good shape. And wouldn't you know it, we headed out that way, and I ended up passing the road to off the main highway, and so we backtracked, and wouldn't have mattered anyway because that road's closed. So there's a lot of roads closed, and there isn't any reason why that I can tell. They didn't post any signage or anything, and where the road was closed and where we needed to go was like 40 miles and 30 miles or something like that, so it wasn't something that we could do. But this is the best time of year to come out here, but it's also you know, in order to see a lot of what this area of the country has to offer, you need to spend a week, because you just can't see everything in one day. There's too much history here. But well, we'll come back. I like it out here, especially in the wintertime. It's nice. Not so much in the summer. It was 135 degrees in June out here, highest temperature ever recorded. But the sun's gone behind the mountain. It's going to get chilly now that the sun's out of the way. And we just took a little breather. These kids, we train these kids right, man. They will sit in a car all day and no problems, man. They won't fuss. As long as you keep food and sippy cups in their face, they're good. But so I couldn't get to the beehive charcoal kilns. I'll do a little bit of research and find out why. That's so stupid. But heading back to Pahrump, so there it is. The kids are over there playing now. This is Ashford Mills. Give you a little brief history lesson before we leave. Fun facts to know and yell. That's how you do it, man. You buy low, sell high. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs down. I don't care, one way or the other. But there we go. Another successful road trip in the books. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.